All right, boys. So we have something a little bit different today, as lately I've been super excited to see what will be the global anniversary character, just because right now, man, they have brought back Holy War, when literally the SDS storyline is over. So that leaves us with so many possibilities, so many options for them to kind of release in the future if they bring back even other characters that we've been missing out. So I've been very excited to see what will be the global anniversary. Like, will they give us the commandment Maya, the half demon, half goddess Maya? Would they do that? We have to see, man, because that would be super exciting. Again, there's a lot of other options in terms of Holy War. Like, people have been saying, yo, Zeldris. Some people have been saying maybe another duo character, like a Droll and Gloxinia duo character. Who knows? But we don't have no type of video. That ain't the video for today. Because again, as there are people who are very excited for the future of grandcross, there are people who are very worried. And that's where we have the pretty much this video or this Reddit post we got here today, as someone on Reddit had posted, what should be changed about the game? I'm curious on everyone's thoughts on the current state of the game. What are we thinking? So you can see this post right here at the beginning. They said more content and for the community stop being butthurt for whenever Ragnarok or S7 catastrophe unit is announced. Since I'm day one player and I actually like the Ragnarok storyline. So this is a person who really enjoyed the Ragnarok and catastrophe unit. And again, nobody hates the Ragnarok and catastrophe units. I feel like when it came to last year, we have gotten like literally the extreme of the OCs, because again, a lot of people, let's be honest, are more excited or hyped for a 7deadlysins character, especially because you grew up on an anime, while Ragnarok and catastrophes are new content, and it's kind of hard to be excited for OCs when they really rarely do anything for them. And when they do, it's usually a very long time until you get that next storyline. So you literally forget what was the story beforehand when you come to the Ragnarok story. While the 7deadlysins, we have it all out there. We have anime, we have manga. You can pick up from the beginning of the chapter to the end of the chapter whenever you want to. While Ragnarok, it kind of leaves you at a blank. Like literally, like when was the last time we got a Ragnarok 7 catastrophe storyline? Like at the, I think that was like what, in the middle of last year. So you got like a 6-month threshold of pretty much us not getting another Ragnarok or catastrophe story for a long time. So that's what lets you know, like, yo, they're not really doing much for the OCs. So it's very hard to hype up OCs or be excited for OCs when they don't really do much for it. But I understand it, man. I totally get it. Last year they kind of ruined that moment with the seasonals. This guy said they need to release new fresh content. The last new content created was what, Demon King and Ratatasker. They've been out for like a year now. The game has so much potential still, and the devs just like to recycle bits and pieces every few weeks. That just makes the entire game feel repetitive. That is definitely true, man. Bro, like we all know, man, the freaking the four, what is it, the 4 horsemen recycled content. You got who? Malik. You got Galen's cousin. You got the Pikachu boss, and then you got the reskin red demon. All right, the ogre, the red ogre guy. Like that is like the 4 horsemen of recycled content. And don't even get me started on the super final bosses, the hawk bosses. Oh my god! Like I think what was like the last time we got new final boss was with Hail, and that was like so refreshing. Like I was super excited when that Hail final boss came out, because again, they just repeat the same bosses over and over and over. Like some of these bosses, like I mentioned the 4 horsemen of bosses. Like bro, we have guides on that using Blue Esker to beat those characters. Like, are you serious right now? You're releasing these same bosses? Don't even change the difficulties on these bosses. Don't even change nothing. You just recycle the same thing and said, yo, that's it. And now we gotta try to do something with that for like a week or 2 weeks. Crazy. And then I think he said a long time it's been 1 month story, 1 month Ragnarok, and it's been like 3 years now since Ragnarok started. Oh my god. I think Ragnarok is literally almost at the end, while Catastrophe just literally started. But again, it's been a long time. Like I said before, Ragnarok and Catastrophe had a storyline. And they haven't even released 4 Koei yet either. So it's not like these are like the perfect moments. Months like this is the perfect moment where they can release chapters where you're literally not upload. Like this month has not have no chapter, right? I don't think this month had a chapter at all. What, January didn't have one? I don't think February is gonna have one. Bro, these are the months where you throw in Ragnarok story, you throw in CashApp story to finish it. Bro, we are tired of the story, bro. You gave us a trash Tower God collab where no one was excited for. We could have got another Ragnarok story and it gave us the same amount of hype. And this one said, one little nitpick I have are the bosses. Why are they all immune to debuffs? Oh my god. He said like making them immune to petrified freeze, but everything like for real, like some of the characters that we have, like you need like a debuff on them or a certain type of debuff on them so they can deal damage. Why is it that they're immune to every single debuff, bro? Like that just makes it so boring because you like sitting there like, bro, I can't use most of my characters. Like you have characters who can apply like ignites and you can't even use them because the boss is immune to them. For what reason? For what? That you're immune to ignite just because the ignites give away a little bit of damage? Bro, like have a little bit of fun with the game. Like I want to see like 30 ignite stacks and do a little trolling. That would have been so much fun. Someone said less banners, slight increase to gems, massive balance changes as PvE is incredibly dull. Units are just ooga booga, I break the game. Less to pay win the system. Let me max out more than 2 SS characters a month. When 90% of the character in box are just CC bonuses, I say we have a major problem. They have no issue buffing collabs. I don't see why older units shouldn't get buffed to make them able to compete with the meta. And then it's an alternative, a lot more banners, quicker returning units, and more gems so it's physically possible to keep up. Alright, it's just dead. The free-to-play scene at tirade. Now, again, I'm not free to play, okay? Even though people like to call me the free to play Will as one of my nicknames, I don't know about like how long it takes to kind of like build out characters and stuff like that. Again, I'm an in-game player or a day one player, so the system in terms of like building up characters, I already have like stacks on resources ready to go already because again, I've built my box, I leveled up my whole entire box. But I definitely feel like in terms of, he said less banners, like, well, most banners are usually skips. Like even for this new Ridgorm beginner, even though I say she's a kind of a must-have because you want to have an easier time playing the Ratatasker, especially if they ramp up making more holy relics or even build another demonic beast in which you still have to farm the Ratatasker artifact card, because usually that ends up happening. It'd be nice to have a character who can make your life a little bit easier. He said slight increase to gems. I guess it depends on the gem stuff. I usually think you usually gain a lot of gems, especially with the login or even doing your dailies. It's just how annoying you gotta get those gems because again, you have to do your dailies and dailies are not that fun. All right, they boring. All right, they pretty boring. Like getting resources from the game is a little bit boring because it's just a lot of stuff you gotta do and grind. Definitely agree on PvP though. Definitely agree on PvP. Like PvP is super terrible. Again, I know a lot of people like to say or talk about like the other past broken teams from other years. Like you have the Purgatory Bonds, you have the demons from other years, or you have King Brum or Queen Elizabeth. It's so many teams that people talk about when in terms of like, yo, they have done it where they made kind of that one team meta for a very, very long time. I think the only thing is that you gotta think about it, man. When you compare nowadays PvP towards the past PvP, it's literally apples and orange, right? It's like saying like, yo, man, but like my life would be a lot easier if I was born in the 1950s because a gas price was like 20 cents. Like, bro, things out there was a lot different from what it is now, right? Like the prices are different, life is different. And that's the same thing when it comes to PvP as we are going, like you gotta understand, this is a card game, right? Let me say, this is a card game. So you gotta compare this to Yu-Gi-Oh! Like when you have Purgatory Bond meta, where he was just swiping and blasting you, that was like fusions, okay? When we got Knight right now with the demons with Marilli duo character, this is goddamn pendulum or something, bruh. This is like all of them all combined together to be the worst combo in forever, bro. Because when you come to the demon team, if they go first, they are either taking out 2 out of 3 of your characters or weakening all 3 of your characters. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. And then what makes it even more worse is that they have Goddess Elizabeth's shield for a talent. Goddess Elizabeth shield as a talent, so you can't even do damage with regular skill. You have to use a regular super high multiplier attacking character to break that shield. And again, you have to break the shield, so you're not even touching their HP yet, which means you are having to deal with a super offensive slash tanky team, and you're going second against that every single time. Like, bro, every time I pull up, that's why every time you pull up PvP, you just gotta expect, yo, you're gonna face demons, because that is the best team. And it's just an annoying thing where you gotta deal with two of the more annoying things, being the demons being super annoying because they're super offensive always, and then you have Liz shield, which everybody know Elizabeth used to be like one of the most toxic character in PvP, and they have revive and they have her shield. How fun. That's why I wish they would go towards some more a free-to-play style, when you had like team or characters like the Demon King, where he kind of benefit going second, or even Boulder, what we recently had, where Boulder would just blasting characters going second, where you would put up his shield. Literally, he would pull up his stands first turn without you even activating any card. The first character to ever do that. It's just characters like that where I really appreciate with them going second. Yeah, this person talking about some darker UI. What? New content, not just mini games, but new boss, new activity, new rules in our PvP mode. Yeah, like I said before, yeah, the content in this game is lackluster. Always just recycled content. That's why you probably don't see most content creators right now doing videos for like, I'll be generous. I'd be like, after a week, they don't really do as much content videos, and probably be struggling doing videos, because again, when it comes to like PvE or PvP, it gets so repetitive. It gets a little bit boring, because again, like, it's like, bro, they don't switch nothing up because you always have that one dead week. So you have 1 week with content and then 1 week with a dead week, and it's like back to back, and you better hope you don't get a PvE character, because then now you got 2 weeks of dead weeks, because let's be honest, most players don't care about hard content. All right, that's why you probably haven't seen nobody really upload any Jormungandr videos but that first day, because again, nobody really cares about hard content like that. Nor do content creators like doing the hard content, because we know in our back of our minds, bro, no free-to-play or casual player is gonna do Ratatasker, because like they barely release Holy Relics. Why would you do a Ratatasker if they barely do Holy Relics? It makes no sense. And this person said delete constellations for the game. Yeah, they're not doing that, buddy. They're not doing that. Gear system, the gear system not bad. I don't make gear farming like gold, so we don't need complete accept quests. So this man just don't want to play the game. Okay, I understand. Respectable. Yeah, like I don't like. I'm not complaining about the gear system. The gear system is really good. They have done a lot of quality of life and stuff, like, which is really good as well too. Because again, when I used to play the game, all of this quality of life stuff wasn't here. So making it a lot easier to farm up gear, collect gold and stuff like that is just an amazing thing. It's just that I just wish that the game would provide us more content or something that's fresh and new, especially when it comes to PvP. Like, do something like drastic. Do something that will be like, yo, that something I would hate or Wales would hate. All right, why you gotta do something that's so safe? Like Chaos PvP is super safe, because again, it's all dependent on who has the bigger account or who played the longest. Because if you play the longest, you probably have a majority of the characters that are built, which means you have more options to use, and you probably have a lot more CC, so you're probably gonna go first. So usually when you come to Chaos PvP, most players who are getting that 100 gems, they are whales. And then what was the other one? What was the hero draft system? That one was RNG, which I ain't gonna lie. I think what they messed up with the draft system was implementing Holy Relics, because there are some broken Holy Relics that kind of save some characters. Like the Nanashi, he literally became a prevalent character because of that Holy Relic. And you literally made so Nanashi was in the hero draft system with his Holy Relic. So what ended up happening? Most players want to use Nanashi with unknowns. Boom, you got 30% base stats for your unknown characters. Pretty broken. You have the Demon team. You have Malaska with her broken Holy Relic. And then you have someone Meliodas with his Holy Relic, which are really two good Holy Relics. boom, now you have people running a full demon team. It's stuff like that where you just start to yourself like, bro, the devs just play so safe because they don't want to upset any whales. But bruh, like, do something that are fun. Give us where you banning a team or something. Like, you see the analytics of people running the same goddamn demon team. How about you be like, yeah, after this one PvP week, no more demons or something. Like, so people can try something else. Like, I know humans probably follow afterwards, but bro, like, do something that will change PvP where it isn't like the same team for over months. It's boring, okay? And y'all don't even make characters who are good enough to compete against the goddamn broken teams. They just make this so they just boost up other meta teams. But yeah, that is pretty much the PvP, or that's a PvP the video. Again, you guys can let me know in the comments what you think should change about the game. Again, they gave a little bit of good ideas and stuff like that. I just wish PvP can always change because they don't really touch PvP at all, and it's so sad because, again, I'm a PvP channel, but it's really, I really don't be wanting to touch PvP because, again, I already know what's going to be the next team over. Oh, Demon again. Oh, nice. Melly Ellie again. Oh, it's Esterosa. Hey, Esterosa.